Also, just a weird random thought. I'm surprised I didn't do anything more with like some sort of Firo-Lantis team up. The brother of Zagato and the brother of Emerald. They should have done more with those two together. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Stoneface Reactions. I'm Theta, and we are back with the final episode of Magic Knight Rayearth. This is, well, the final episode, not the final recording, and actually not even the final episode, OVA 3 of Magic Knight Rayearth. We are about to see what it is that this new, different story has been building up for. Now, I am not sure, because we have barely seen Princess Emerald, other than apparently this is what everybody is working for her for. Zagato has just been a mysterious figure in a chair, wearing all white, so that doesn't even make sense. And the element of, the portal, I really didn't come into play last episode either. So, again, more mysteries than there have been answers for. Otherwise, of course, there will be a recording for, I guess we'll do top 5 episodes, but of course, character rankings as well. So at the very least, there's at least one more. There'll be at least one more recording. And of course, who knows when Rayearth comes back with the new thing. Hopefully it's just not like a remastered thing that they were putting out there. Whatever comes out later, we'll see. Other than that, though, I don't think I have a whole hell of a lot of speculation about what's going to happen here. We got 40-something minutes to really bring the team back together again. Finish the fights off with, like, the secondary characters. I'm guessing Alcyon's not coming back. I'm pretty sure they decided, one last time for Alcyon, and that's it. Still gotta figure out how they can call this OVA Magic Knight Rayearth and still not have Rayearth in it. I think Rayearth is supposed to be, like, hidden at the center of the planet or something. I don't know. So yeah, I think let's just hop on into it and see where we go from here.
But before we get started,
make sure that you hit the like button,
hit that subscribe button.
Comment down below to feed that algorithm.
On top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this, unfiltered,
uncensored,
and uncut,
as well as some early access stuff,
you can check it out over on the Patreon.
It's just $5 a month, but hey, no pressure.
There's zero pressure in order to do that. It's just a little bit of extra support, and it would be greatly appreciated.
Are we finally going to get some Princess Emerald stuff? Is that Primera? No? Guessing that was Zagato. The white version of Zagato. Zagato, why the long face? I guess it's just when they first fell in love or something.
なぜあなたが償わねばならない。なぜ全てを背負わねばならない。それが神官の責務だというのか。
I mean, that's some sort of depth to character, so... Wait, what? So Zagato is just fucking dead. And that's not him in the chair. So my favorite character of the entire show just kills himself in the backstory of the OVA. Is what I'm understanding. I'm saying, I was holding out hope, but so far it's my official position that the OVA is bad. Plus, I'm not a huge fan of the fact that apparently they have to be naked to control these things. At least that explains why Lantis isn't on their side for some reason. Especially since all of them have been the good guys in the other version. But now we're just all on the bad guy side. Especially because they created the bad guy side. Sorry, that made no sense. By which I meant they created the bad guy side just for this OVA. I mean, I don't think she would. She's currently lost in the woods. Oh, that could be an interesting twist, actually. Your memories have been tampered with, that these could actually be the characters from the show, but the OVA is some sort of weird reality where their memories have been messed with. That would be very interesting. That could redeem it all. It is pretty badass look. Like, if I could figure out like a tabletop game to use that, that's a character right there. Also, go figure that Ascot would be like the penultimate villain of Rayearth OVA. I mean, this has the look of an explosion. I don't think he's controlling this anymore. Cool. The OVA killed Ascot.
なあ、教えろよ。アスコットに何があったんだ。一体何が。我らに抗う術はないかもしれん。それでも良いのか。ああ、構わないぜ。
So I guess there's the possibility that Firo could still fall in love with,
そうですか。やはりアスコットでは。
Fu, by the way, is what I was going to say.
結局、姉上の力になれるのは。
Okay, right. Eagle is taking the place of Emerald's brother in this instead of Barrow. So he's just some guy now? I'm very confused. Also, does that mean that she was like crawling up to him in the chair kind of naked to her own brother? In the first episode of the OVA?
信じましょう、クレフさんを。今私たちに真実を伝えてくださるのはあの方しかいないのですから。ふーちゃん、ふーちゃん。クレフ。
Of course. I guess mirroring the element of him turning to stone and then coming back to stone from that in the first season.
あの男はセフィーロでも最強の魔法剣士。敵に回さずに済んだだけでも。
クレフ、横になった方がいいわ。
いや、離さねば全てをお前たちに。全ては我らのおごりが招いたこと。我が故郷セフィーロは精霊たちの加護を受け、芳醇な自然に恵まれた世界だった。
Spirits? I think you mean a pillar. Pretty sure we've mentioned a pillar in the OVA.
だが時とともに世界を支える礎、人の中から選ばれ、我らのように魔法を授かる者が減ったことで自然界の均衡が崩れ始めたのだ。そして滅びから逃れるため、我らは太古の命約に従い人を束ね、神の声を聞く者、神官の座につくザガートの命を。
1. Throne? 2. Sacrifice?
あの儀式は神官が己の命を課して魔法ですら叶わぬ願いがあるということを民の心に刻み込み、精霊たちの加護にすがるだけではない、人としてやるべきことを顧みるための習わしだったはず。なのに我らは闇雲に救いを求め、その本質を顧みようとしなかった。だから罪が。
Yeah, your sin was that you killed Zagato for no reason, apparently.
禁断とされていた。よもや精霊の主であるエメロードがザガートを思い慕っていたなどとは。
This is... This is the Macross movie, but in OVA form. Where the Macross movie starts off after the entire fight around Earth and everything.
私たちの世界を滅ぼせば願いが。理不尽すぎるわ。どうしてたった一人の願いのために私たちの世界が犠牲にならないといけないのよ。私たちだけじゃない。
We're starting off after the Zagato storyline.
理不尽か。
I guess also we're starting off with Princess Emerald as our enemy.
魔神を預かるお前たち3人に託されてなどはいなかったのだ。お前たちも捨て石に過ぎなかった。それが本当なら お前たちは何のために。
ねえクレフ、エメロード姫に会えないのかな。ヒカルさんだって信じられないんだ。あんな綺麗な声で歌う人がみんなを苦しめるなんて。会って話をすれば。
それは無駄です。
イーグル。
イーグルって
エメロードの弟だ。
弟。
The confusing bit there. That implies that he is a
すべてはこれか
fairy?
ら始まるのです。
なんだと。なんだこの異様な気は。
So, Emerald's brother oversaw Zagato killing himself?
ナッシー、あれはあの時の。
そんなはずは。
クレフ、どうしたの。
あのマシンの主はすでに死んでいるのだ。
Zagato?
あれはサガートのマシンだ。やはりそういうことか。
海ちゃん、ふーちゃん。
やめるんだ。サガートのマシンは神に匹敵する力を持つと聞く。たとえお前たちでも。
Which kind of makes no sense because he's a high priest, not a god. Or he was. It's weird that the high priest has the same power that God has.
待つんだ。光る。
Also, just a weird random thought. I'm surprised they didn't do anything more with like some sort of
こんなことが。
Firo Lantis team up.
まさか。
The brother of Zagato and the brother of Emerald. They should have done more with those two together.
海。ふ。光る。
They are really using a lot to, actually, they're doing a lot to make use of the black space.
ここはまさかセフィーロの。
そう、我らの城塞です。この中ではマシンは呼べませんよ。そしてこれからも。
And okay, something to steal their power from them, I guess.
綺麗ですね。しかし人には過ぎた美しさです。
その鳥、お前がイーグル。
I can tell by that not eagle on your shoulder.
さあ私たちの。
これで三つの聖獣が我が手に。
レクサス。
And together they form Earth. No, I was gonna guess Rayearth. I guess Rayearth includes the word Earth.
なんだ。
No clue. I have no idea what she's seeing.
もしやこの力が。
Is this the afterlife? I'm assuming Emerald is dead because there's a person sitting in that chair. And the person sitting in that chair is Zagato, and he's dead.
まさかこの人が
Yeah, see? Unless it's a
エメロード
corpse.
姫とザガート
You don't look alive.
夢を見続けているんだね。まだこの人が生きていた頃の
Meaning she's psychoing
だ
him,
から
keeping his dead body around. Well, at least that explains that it wasn't Eagle in the chair before, like I thought,
じゃあ
making it less creepy.
じゃああのエメロード姫は幻だったの？いいえ、私たちも見ました。
そう。砕けたエメロードの心はこれ以上傷つけてはならない。だから守っているのに、私が永遠の夢の中で。
じゃあお前がそんなのエゴだわ。どっちにしたってエメロードは不幸なままじゃない。
やっぱりあなたたちは消えなければならぬ忌むべき存在だったようですね。
Okay. Eagle the tech guy has powers over the dead, I guess.
ランティス、
私に捕まれ、早く。
ありがとう。ランティス、また助けてもらったね。
問題はここからだ。城を覆う結界から異界の住人であるお前たちをどうやって。危ない！クレフト！
I'm sorry.
この光は
Your big attack is partly the name of the main sorcerer guy.
同じだ。あの白いマシンと。
黄泉をさまようセフィーロの民たちよ。ナンジャが愛するエメロードのため、その力を我に。
Oh, wow.
あの者たちを。
I mean, it's kind of cool. It's kind of a cool way to say where your dark army came from. I guess it also implies there's no one alive back in SFR.
そう、すべてがイーグルに葬られたセフィーロの民たちだ。奴らは闇と死を司る精霊であることを侮っていたばかりに。
じゃあ、あの方も。
Why are you even thinking about it? I guess he's the only guy you fought, so literally been no emotion shared between the two of you.
ランティス。
少女たちよ、私の剣にお前たちの明日を託させてもらえるか。
明日。
Sorry, the Ghostbusters backpack powering on noise.
我が兄ザガートの魂よ。
I mean, it really feels like in this version, Princess Emerald is like the good fairy, and Eagle is the evil fairy. And he tricked Zagato into killing himself, which kind of sealed away his sister.
私たちどうしちゃったの？ ランティスが私たちを。
少女よ、お前たちなら運命に翻弄された我が兄ザガートの魂を。
ランティスがザガートの弟。
その身を犠牲にしてでも魔神の力でこの地を守りたかった。お前はただ伝説という名の幻想と力に翻弄されただけだ。
I mean, it's not as ridiculous here because it's literally they're trying to save Earth and not some other world.
まさか。
なぜこんな真似を。
当然のことをしただけです。私たちのためにあなたを死なせることなんてできません。
困った娘たちだ。
自分でもそう思いますわ。
I'll also mention, not as cool as Zagato's actual machine.
全てが済むのですから。
行くよ、海ちゃん。
And by his actual machine, I mean the one from the first season of the show.
行くぞ。炎の。
Lexus's full form appearance? I swear you could be a Digimon. Power of a god, remember?
いかがですか、ランティス。あなたが敬愛していた兄の力を目の当たりにした感想は。
ヒーグル、姑息な言葉で我らを欺くのはやめろ。なぜセフィーロのた
The
め
only thing I really appreciate here
の目的は何なんだ。
is that they make Zagato's power equal to or greater than Lantis's,
それは
instead of making Lantis the super powerful one in totality.
我ら精霊は永劫の時を生きねばならない。世界と運命を共にするため、人の営みを見守るために。
That's pretty cool
だ
visual.
から終わりにしたいと思った。それだけのことです。ランティス、覚えていますか？あなたが剣を、ザガートがあのマシンを授かった日のこと。
How do you receive your swordsmanship?
思い浮かんだのはあの
You
時
like
です。
download it from the Matrix?
実の姉まで。
みんなうまくいきました。私の思惑通りに。
なぜそんなことを。幸せに暮らしている人たちをもてあそぶことなんて、そんな権利は誰にもありません。
だったらとっとと仲間のところへ行けよ。こんな雑魚は俺に任せとけ。
ご無事だったんですね。
まあな。俺がお前の腕になるぜ。
What a weird way for these two to come together.
お前がか。
急げ。名前は
フーです。法王子フー。
俺はフェリオだ。フー、頼んだぜ。俺たちとお前の故郷をな。
I mean, I guess it works. It's like she converted a bad guy into a good guy, well, not really by herself, but, you know, rather than him, like, chasing her down throughout the lands in the first season and them coming together that way. I don't know. I guess both are equally as good. Obviously, you couldn't use this version in the other version. I suppose it's just everything around it that's throwing me. I mean, there's no way in hell they just killed Fu. There's gonna be like triumphant music, and then we see Fu is still alive.
終わりになっちゃう。みんなが託してくれた明日が私たちに託された力。
そうだ、かつて我らは一つだった。
レクサス、
何時らならできるはず。三人の心をつなぎ合うのだ。守るべきもの、それは何時らにとって大いなる力になる。
希望を捨てない限り。
Yeah, so like I called before, all three of them come together to form Rayearth. Why are they naked, though? They didn't have to be naked. So I could have said that, sworn that they said that Rayearth was at like deep underground or the center of the earth or something. So clearly I got that wrong. Pretty cool looking though, I'll give it that. I really like the crown. Kind of like the Lich King's crown. Not the Lich King, Ring Wraith. Like a Ring Wraith crown, the gold. Also like a red version of Nova's Rune God thing.
Emerald, 泣いてるの？でもあの魔神は幻なんだよ。もうあなたの知ってるザガートじゃ。
Oh, we're doing the thing that she perceives Zagato as being dead and comes out to avenge him.
レイヤースの力、確かに伝説にたがわぬもののようですね。イーグル。しかし、我が姉の悪夢に終わりなどありません。そして悪夢はさらに恐怖と憎悪を膨らませていく。
Oh, weird creepy face. They love that Ghostbusters sound effect, even though this must have come first. Or Rayearth came first, I mean.
あの少女たちに兄を葬る手助けになるはずだ。
だけど、これはお前の。
最後にお前たちと出会えてよかった。過ちを繰り返すな。もう我々のような悲劇は。
I guess this narrows down our characters who all seemingly do the same thing. Which I guess was the downfall of Season 2. How many swordsmen we had.
しかしこれも報いなのです。この地のよどんだ自然、夢を失ったうつろな人々の心が平行宇宙に存在するセフィーロを蝕み、崩壊の危機をもたらしたのですから。
Make it sound like the never-ending story. People lost their imaginations in this world, and it killed SFR.
光る。
Just like I was talking about with Voltace 5 earlier. Giant robot, giant monster fights. They all gotta come down to the sword.
あいつの思いを。
ランティスか。
ランティス、そんなものが何の役に立つというのです。何？
Also, Zagato's machine without its front face thing really looks like an angel from Evangelion. Craziest thing to me is how they all make up the same move at the same time. Because otherwise they have no idea to call it Spiral Flash.
見続けているんだね。まだこの人が生きていた頃の。理不尽すぎるわ。どうしてたった一人の願いのために私たちの世界が犠牲にならないといけないの？あなたは神様だとでも言うのですか？幸せに暮らしている人たちをもてあそぶことなんて、そんな権利は誰にも。
光よ、運命に翻弄された我が兄ザガートの魂よ。
ザガート。
I mean, to be fair, you're taking her from a nightmare or dream where he is around and comatose to a reality where he is just dead and gone. I don't know if that's happier or not.
Rayearth。私たちに最後の力をくださったんですね。じゃあもうマシンは。
イーグル。これで分かったでしょう。悠久の時から見れば人が培ってきた思いなど些細なもの。私が抱き続けてきた絶望と抗えるはずがありません。そして悪魔は全ての滅びを迎えるまで続くのです。
こんなことが許されるなんて。
I guess the despair started when the Sephiroth started being destroyed. Because that's what Zagato ultimately sacrificed himself for.
この声はまさかそんなはずが。
イーグル、もうおやめなさい。そしてやり直すのです。
エメロード姫、目覚めたんだね。やり直す。それは私を迎え入れるということなのですか？なぜです？私はあなたが今
At what point was not accepting him part of the whole problem? Just introducing that now.
レイヤースの少女たちが示してくれたように。もう
I mean, I wouldn't have assumed, considering you literally made her boyfriend, fiance, kill himself. Man, think about all those kids from the second season of the show that they desperately tried to save are now one of those people who are stabbed to death as part of the Ghost Army. Man, the people who are gonna phase back into reality at the end of this, why'd everything get destroyed?
だから裏切らないでくれ。我らの信頼を。
レクサス。セレス、
ありがとう、少女たちよ。失ったものは多い。しかし、やり直すことはできる。
With who, though? The implication is that everybody in Sephiroth is dead.
迷惑かけたな。忘れないぜ。
I guess maybe not all those priests.
フェリオさん、
お前たちが信じ続けた明日のために、我らも今一度。
戻ってしまうんですね。ウィンダムもセフィーロの方々もいつも一方的よね。出会った時も今度もせめてお別れを言う時間くらいくれたって。ありがとう、ランティス。
I mean, to be fair, the romantic subplot of the OVA, of Season 2, with Lantis and Hikaru, never developed for me. Look at the destroyed city there.
あなたはいつでも私たちを。海ちゃん、ふーちゃん、ヒカルさん、行こう、私たちも。
Basically the same vision. Mob Psycho 100.
突如六本木やお台場などを襲った陥没事故は現在もなおその原因は不明です。なお、あれだけの大惨事ながら死傷者はほとんどおらず、超自然現象ではないかという説も巷ではもては
I
や
guess
さ
the
れてい
people
ま
we
す。
saw peering and poofing would have been killed, technically. I'm surprised they actually kept the destruction as something that happened, and didn't just hand wipe it with a previous animation of the city. Alright, because they gotta graduate and then actually go their separate ways like they were going to at the beginning. So even worse than the ending of the second season, where they left Sephiroth and were never able to return, this time Sephiroth leaves them, and then they leave each other. So literally even worse. And just like with the second season, they end it with triumphant music. Man, this is rough. There's elements here that you could develop into a really good show. Like, with this feels like these 3 OVAs, they really feel like a super sped up storyline of a show. If they had turned that into its entirely own season, I could see that actually working. If you, of course, ignore the fact that Magic Knight Rayearth already existed. But as a 3-episode OVA on its own, bad. I mean, do not recommend. Maybe not bad, just do not recommend. Watch it if you want, like I have. I will say, you probably... These are what, like 43, 44 episodes apiece? That is the length of 2.5 episodes of a show. So 3 of these is about, what, 7.5 episodes? You could parse down the first season of Magic Knight Rayearth into 7.5 episodes and tell exactly the same story. Especially if you cut down the episode content itself into what is respectively the most important bit. Sorry, I got really distracted there for a second because the song actually hit pretty good. I have to say, it's unfortunate that I'm going to have to cut this out of the YouTube part for copyright. This might be the second best song of Magic Knight Rayearth. Unfortunate as it is that it's in the OVA. I'm just saying that if you use the same amount of time and cut the first season of 24 episodes down into 7.5 episodes worth of content, of its very core content, you could make a pretty awesome recut of Magic Knight Rayearth. I mean, I'm saying obviously, we can throw away the second season. Second season had pretty good characters. Some pretty good characters I like independently of the storyline. But the story of the second season was not that good. So, same amount of time, same content from the first season. You could make an amazing 3-episode OVA out of that story. Use the opening from season 1 and this ending song from from the OVA. I really like this song. This is a good song. This is probably the best thing about the Magic Knight Rayearth OVA. Is this enough of a reason that the OVA should have been made? Yeah, okay, I'll say so. Yeah, it's a pretty good song. It doesn't have the guitar riffs that I really love from season 1. Well, I don't know. It's got I don't know what you call that. That weird electric music thing that you play up and down. You know, that noise thing. Oh, I think I heard that at the end of Tower of Druaga when that show ends. Of course, that's a Gonzo production. This is a Clamp production. I don't know. There was a lot. The problem is that I can't separate myself from the headspace of somebody who has watched Magic Knight Rayearth, because most of my disparaging comments come from the fact that I cannot help but compare it to Magic Knight Rayearth. I think if you watched this by itself, having never seen Magic Knight Rayearth, you could probably get away with it. Because I am very much reminded of some of the first anime that I ever saw. And I don't mean like the stuff I tell you about on the channel, like Galaxy Express 999 and things like that. I mean the first stuff that I went out of my way to like buy. Like the very first box set of VHS anime that I ever bought was a series called Bastard, which got remade recently, ironically. And some of those episodes could have been just like these OVAs, like incomprehensible without context. But enjoyable on their own, nonetheless. Yeah, I don't know. Again, that last song hit me pretty well, so I have the desire to give it away favorably. At the same time, the idea that everybody in Sephiroth got killed and their ghosts are being used to haunt as an army, that Eagle took control of all the priests, I guess, had Zagato kill himself as a sacrifice to bring the world back into harmony, but then didn't, because I don't know, it seemed to me like Eagle was the villain there, who was just ruining the world. So Zagato's sacrifice, his sister's lover, was for no reason. And then he kept his sister in like an eternal nightmare to make sure that she never got hurt again. But the one who hurt her was actually him, because she's hurt by Zagato's absence. But he's the one that made Zagato kill himself. And then she starts singing and gets out. And then he's like, wait, we can't be together again? And it's like, you caused everything, so why are you looking for forgiveness from the person you're hurt? It's mostly incomprehensible. Because also, Alcyone just serves them without the need for Zagato to be the reason why, and then gets killed. Ascot just serves them, and then gets killed. Pharaoh is just one of the people that survives at the end, but then never has any like meaningful connections with it. It's very. They had a budget that seems pretty clear. They had no clear direction when they wanted to write the stuff. It feels like, I don't know. Again, I would put this above the realm of bad, but below the realm of recommending. It's not bad. Wouldn't recommend. Anyway, before we wrap up here, I have a couple of things I want to check out real quick. What I had originally gotten was a number of extras, but the extras come from an American DVD, so they mostly handle the dub cast. And I don't want to watch the dub cast stuff because we didn't watch the dub. But at the same time, see, like, this is the part I'm going to cut out this video, of course. And basically, if any of this is stuff that I'm not going to use, I'm just going to cut off and stop watching it. Let's see, I've got bloopers. The bloopers come from the dub. Okay. You know what? I'm interested, just for the sake of looking at it for half a second. What is the dub blooper?
I was. Hey, Nova. There's something I've been wanting to say to you. Do you think that maybe I could be the bad girl next time? And I love your hair. It'd just be so cool if we switched. I could borrow your leggings. And how long did you have to be in makeup for your ears? And I could borrow your shoulder pads. I promise I'll give them right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna pause that. That is not the voices I'm used to hearing. And also, how is that a blooper? It just sounded like the voice actor wanted to do a joke. Let's see. I've got dub interviews, so no thanks. Actually, I just want to hear what the voice actor for Zagato in English sounds like.
See, I started as a voice actor. I was referred by a friend.
Wow, you did not have a microphone in that room, did you? Okay, let's see. I already got the Who Is It Today thing. That's what I've been adding on to the end.
Well, hi there, y'all. This is little old Caldina, and I'm sure glad you bought this old DVD so I can get lots and lots.
If you wanted to know what she sounded like in English,
money.
apparently she's
This
Texan.
is Master Mage Clef. If you buy this DVD, I will bestow powerful magic upon you and your friend.
Okay, nope, not that one either. Let's see, got the credits. Episode 1. Oh, storyboard. Let's see what the storyboard is like. Okay, season 2 opening, obviously. You know, not to be insulting to anybody, but the level of craft here, I feel like I could do storyboarding. I just assumed you had to be good at art to do storyboard. I'm sure I'm being insulting to somebody. I just mean, this is so low craft on the detail side. Like I said, there's no chance in hell I'm ever going to be able to draw for anime. But I can do this. Alright. Alright, and I guess the only other thing that's probably going to be in English, but I'm willing to check out, is I have this Magic Knight Rayearth extra for TV spots, which I guess would be the advertisements of Magic Knight Rayearth coming on, but they would have to be for the English version, so... Okay, no, it is the Japanese advertisements. It's funny to see it in VHS. Okay, season 2 on sale now, I guess. So if I didn't see the VHSs, I would have thought, okay, Laserdisc. So I don't know what the LD stands for. Sorry, thanks for 10 seconds of original opening. See, that's the right Emerald. That's what Zagato should look like. Honestly, I didn't have a problem with OVA Clef. Huh, I guess I forgot they were kind of naked in the show, too. Huh, I guess Alcyone was also a little bit more naked in the show. Man, you remember when Alcyone did things? Yeah, there was like no chibi elements in the OVA either. Sorry, only give me 1 second of the guitar riff. Sorry, Pressia, not to be appearing in the rest of the show. Sorry, Emerald seems to be like gesturing like, what's with it? Is this a Pressia? I'm pretty sure I just heard the word Laserdisc, even though those were clearly VHS tapes. Sorry, it's obligatory. It's obligatory? I don't even know what I'm trying to say. You've got to do the air guitar when you hear the Magic Knight Rayearth opening. Same way you have to play the xylophone when you hear the Voltage 5 opening. God, it's hard to beat that opening. Such a good opening. So, hear it in the background. Oh, they have a stamp set? And collectible cards? They put a lot of weight on Pressia in these flashbacks. I guess because they know it's kind of like the very first thing that proves the weight of the journey.
持ち主の技量や精神力に合わせて成長するのよ。エテルナへの道はモコナが知っているわ。それに旅に必要なものはすべてモコナが持っているから。
And then they try to dupe us in season 2 with her sister. Also occurs to me the irony now that Pressia the blacksmith made Fu's bow and arrows. See, Fury was like, here's my number, keep it with you. Out of context, I do not remember what that scene is. It's just, I also can't understand the language. So legit, it is just Umi smiling at camera, then explodes. Yeah, I never thought about that before. Not for nothing, but apparently Fu can heal materials. Fu has the spell Mend Object. I swear one of the previous advertisements said April 25th. That one said April 26th. I guess implying that they were selling it every day, unless I just got that number wrong. ビデオと LD についてるレイヤースファン絶対保存版の豪華特典を紹介するわね。まずは嬉しい映像特典。第1巻はレイヤースの番組予告編が全19話完全収録。そして第2巻にはノンクレジットのオープニングとエンディングがついてるわよ。全巻購入の熱烈ファンにはオリジナルテレカを漏れなくプレゼント。さらにミニドラマシングル CD が抽選で500名に当たっちゃう。 I wonder what's on the CD. 初回特典は石田敦子さん書き下ろし Probably a soundtrack. I get that. I just mean, yeah, the idea that there might be something else on the CD as well. 詳しくはお店で聞いてね。そしてこれが決定版。マジックナイトレイヤースビデオ発売開始記念オリジナルグッズ付きビデオが Sorry, I'm doing the guitar thing to the chorus of the song. Again, the fact that they made her sound Texan in the English. That's something that escapes me when we're watching Gundam. When I rewatch the Mobile Suit Gundam episodes in English, and the Black Tri-Stars have like Cajun accents. Oh, right, this is the pool where you have to face your darkest, nightmares? Or, not nightmares. Just, like, bad stuff. Like, Umi having to encounter her, parents.
エスクードを出して。はい。私の役目は武器を作ること。エスクード。
Plus, Precia's sister never gets on Ascot for the fact that he basically had the major hand in killing her sister. Then again, she never really comes out about the fact that she's not Precia. Clef is, I think, the only one who knows that. It's funny. I think I'd rather watch the filler episodes of Season 1 than the entirety of the OVA. I wonder if you could buy those VHS, not the VHS tapes. I wonder if you can buy the VHS covers by themselves. Obviously, there's no point in owning a VHS tape anymore unless you want to watch it slowly rot away. But the box covers would be interesting to have as a display piece. I used to own a ton of the Dragon Ball Z box set because they formed a image on the sides based on the arc that was in the VHS tapes.
そして第2巻にはノンクレジットのオープニングとエンディングがついてるわよ。全巻購入の熱烈
Well, I was also laughing to myself there for a second, thinking that if Clamp, I don't even Clamp is still a company anymore. I think they are. If ever try to come after me about copyright usage or something like that, I go, well, yeah. Well, if you looked at the last part of the reaction series, I gave you a 13-minute advertisement for all of your products. I think it's interesting that the first part of this was literally had a second season bit in it, and all of this so far has been for the first season, as though they realized they were not selling the second season. Is like the joke that that other card's an illusion because that girl only did illusions? Alright, well, the only other thing I can think to do is one last, who is it? Let's see. I am going to pick one at random. It literally doesn't tell me who it is. So I'm going to pick I'm going to pick third one in. You know, I'm going to pick fourth one in because 4 in has to be the fourth one on the wheel, which has a 50-50 shot of being Mokona or Primera, right? So I can't just pick 1, 2, and 3, assuming that 1's going to be Hikaru, 2's going to be Fu, 3's going to be Umi, that sort of thing. So this is a 50-50 shot on a 1 out of 4. Again, the odds are never with me on this. But I'm going to roll this wheel, and I am going to guess Mokona. I'm going to guess Mokona. fuck. I even knew, I said it out loud. It was probably going to be the gold one. It was probably going to be Mokona or Primera. And somehow, even at the very end, on the very last one, when I had boiled myself down to a 50-50 shot, still got it fucking wrong. Alright, well, this has been the end of the OVA. As I said before, we still have the top 5 episodes and the character ranking. And then whatever comes after that, we'll keep an eye out, because again, something is being made. And it has to be based on the show, because the preview images have been of them looking over the SFR. That is literally the art that we've been using for the overlay. So thank God for that, I guess. But otherwise, this has been it for this reaction, and we will see you in the rankings. So, once again, I've been Theta. This has been Stoneface Reactions. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video and what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?